Story time on how my siblings found out I like women. Let's get into it. Just a little backstory. I've been knowing I like girls ever since I was young. I used to play football with the boys, yada yada. Y'all know. Anyway, when I was around 14, I was dating this one girl. We're gonna call her Taylor. So me, Taylor, and my siblings all went to the same high school. Okay, my sister was a senior and I was a freshman at the time, and then my brother was a sophomore. Taylor was also a sophomore. So we were still trying to keep my relationship away from my siblings. So anytime like she would try to hold my hand or hug me in like the hallways and passing period, I would tell her like calm down, or we'd have to go in the classroom or some petty, she would complain about it every now and then, but it wasn't really like a big issue. But she did have issues with that. So I had dated this girl prior when I was like in middle school, and we're gonna call her Sarah. Sarah was now dating my brother's friend, okay? And one day, Sarah texted me like, hey, your brother's friend, her boyfriend at the time, keeps asking me like if we used to date. He's saying I'm lying, blah, blah, blah. Sarah knew that I was still in the closet, still trying to stay in the closet. I wasn't trying to come at the time. Because, like, guys, I'm Nigerian. I told her the whole situation. I didn't know how my people would react with me coming out. Y'all know, if you African, you know. Sarah was trying to defend me. She was trying to keep up the lie, like, no, we never dated. But I guess her boyfriend, my brother's friend at the time, was upset that she was lying to him about the situation. I don't know why he really wanted to know in the first place. Anyway, my brother's friend ended up texting my girl at the time, Taylor, and asked her, hey, do you and Shabimi date? She said yes. And mind you, we were actually arguing at the time about how we can be, like, open about it for real. Like, we were actually arguing about that. So I'm pretty sure she kind of told him out of anger, but she didn't expect him to go back and tell my brother. I don't know why. Anyway, he screenshotted their text messages and then sent it to my brother. Boom. Taylor was apologizing to me after she found that, like, he told my brother. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I never expected this to happen. Like, I don't know what's finna happen with you, but, like, I'm just so sorry. Whatever, girl. Mind y'all, I didn't tell y'all. Every time my siblings would ask me if I was gay, I would literally break down into tears like, no, I'm not. Because people would tell them all the time, like, your sister is gay. She's gay. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So they would go around defending me. Shout out to my siblings, though. Because, they would go around defending me because I'm telling them I'm not gay. So my brother finally gets the confirmation. He's just like, I think he texted me. I can't remember. This happened like 8 years ago. But anyway, now I know that he knows. I can't remember if he told me or if he, like, asked me a question. I can't remember. After my brother's friend told my brother, like, that I was gay, I had a grudge on him for, like, years. I don't think he knew, but, like, I legit did not like him. It took me a while to just forgive him. He never told me sorry. Like, I don't think he really meant it with malicious intent, but, like, I did not like him. So I stayed in my room that whole day. I think he texted me, but I stayed in my room that whole day, and then I could hear him and my sister talking about it, like, outside of my room. He was like, hey, Shay like girls, right? And she was like, oh. Like I said, y'all, I'm Nigerian. I'm thinking my parents gonna find out and they gonna ship me back to Nigeria. Like, I am freaking out. But anyway, I finally came out of my room, and then my sister was gone somewhere. She came back, and I was in her room trying to act casual. I was washing my hands. She was like, so girl, when would you gonna tell me you like girls? She was like, it's just okay. I'm just upset that you had me defending you, and then, like, you're actually gay. Everybody was telling me the truth, and you were lying. So they told me, like, we still love you. We still mess with you, da-da-da-da. And then we were keeping it on the low for my mom. And then my mom found out, like, 6 months later. Y'all want a story time on that? I'll tell y'all.